What up, guys? I'm live. What's up, South Jersey fishermen? Already up in here, man. Surprise! It is a Tuesday night. Normally, I'd either be working overtime or fishing a Tuesday night tournament, and here it is on a Tuesday. You guys say you want more streams, you want some more content, so here we are. We're going to talk some tackle, some fishing tonight for at least an hour, maybe longer. If we can get a couple hundred people in here, we may go like the Energizer Bunny, because I'm really not doing a whole lot tonight. So, anyways, do me a favor. After the video, I want you guys to leave a comment about your favorite part of the stream, favorite bait, or something you want me to talk about in a future stream or video. So, anyway, thanks, Darius. Just coming over here from Instagram. We got a special guest coming in real quick. Can you open that door? Come on. I can't cook one right now, dear. I'm in the middle of YouTube. Got this special guest. She likes to come on now. Put that tongue in your mouth. Tell everybody your name.
Neely.
Neely? What's your last name?
Neely Baxter.
Neely Baxter. Do you like to fish?
Yeah.
Is your nickname the Bait Girl?
Yeah.
You gotta look at the camera. Can you wave at everybody?
Yeah.
What have you been doing today?
I've been at Keely's.
Is that your babysitter?
Oh yeah. Hello, sick.
Yeah.
So we played the kitty game.
Get your hands out of your mouth. That's not nice. Are you making faces?
Play the kitty.
You know there's people watching you, like real people watching you, so you don't want to make ugly faces.
Alright.
Alright.
So.
Do you like baits?
Yep. Like.
Do you like spinner baits? Or do you like plastic worms?
Plastic worms.
What's your favorite colors?
Purple and blue.
Purple and blue? Those are good ones. Do they catch big bass?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who catches bigger bass, Daddy or Brooks?
Dad.
Really? Who catches bigger bass, you or Brooks?
Me.
You? Have you ever caught a bass?
Yeah.
Really? Interesting. Did you catch that with your other dad?
I don't have other dad.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to know that. So, anyway. Alright, go in there with Mommy. I can't cook you a sausage and biscuit right now. You tell Mommy I'm doing YouTube, okay? Alright, I love you. Alright, Bait Girl in here. She gets excited too. She really hams it up for the camera. Darius, I know your wife and Neely, they've hung out before. Neely's a big fan of your wife. What's up, Hunter Nixon? What's up, Tom? Welcome back, all the channel members too, by the way. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank everybody for coming up in here. So, dude, I am really proud of Neely. She is really smart, and she has definitely learned her colors to this bait room. Like her and purple and yellow, they know each other really well. It is Tackle Tuesday, and I'll be honest, man. I really didn't. I just thought, well, so I want to stream, so I figured I'd just throw that up there. It's like the most cliche Tuesday fishing video ever is to put Tackle Tuesday in there. But I got a few things I want to talk about. We'll open that up. So, good question. We could talk some Elite Series fishing, man. It's random. We talk tackle. We could talk bass. Guys, we might even talk about the aliens that are haunting Randy Blockett. I actually left a comment on Randy's page, and he laughed at it, and so I felt like that was a win to get Randy to laugh. So, she is very talkative. What's up, Brett Thompson? What's up, Jerry Duncan? So Will's question here is, and I'm not on my cool streaming platform, but Will's question is, will the elites break the century mark on ledges at Pickwick? I'm going to say no. I don't think they get that close. Now, if he could lock to Wheeler, I think absolutely. Wheeler Lake is on fire right now. I'm going to say, put me on record, 82 pounds over 4 days. That's what I think will win. I don't think they've quite got out there just yet. But I could be wrong. It all depends on the current, how far along the fish are. I think we had a late spawn here in the south this year, especially on the Tennessee River lakes. So I'm going to go 81 pounds over 4 days. You will see multiple 20-pound bags weighed in. So Tackle Warehouse Memorial Day 15% off is on. All right, guys. So if the Memorial Day sale is on, which I didn't think it was, you can go up there. Let me check. I bet you if you're an email subscriber, if you're a subscriber to the email, it's probably already going. So let me see here, because they do that. It says the sale will go live on Thursday, 5/26/22. Please do not post banners before the start. Okay, so evidently if you're on the email list, it's live. So also, if you're a veteran, you can sign up and you have to provide like your ID and DD22 or something like that, and you go. So there you go. Will it be one close to Wheeler Dam or Kentucky Dam? Well, Kentucky Dam is on Kentucky Lake, so but I will say it'll probably be one on the north end of Kentucky Lake, or north end of Pickwick, I will say between Bear Creek and the dam. And see, Tennessee River runs south to north, so when I say north end, it would be more the Tennessee side of Pickwick is where I'm guessing. So, all right, so David Parks is clearing up. So if you're a subscriber to TW's email, it is the TW sale is live, and I'm sure you can click my link in my description and you give me credit for it because it's going to know. So, yeah, DD214 for military guys, you can get an extra like 10% off. So, yeah, it'd be. I think it'd be one close to the Pickwick Dam, probably somewhere between the Natchez Bridge and the Pickwick Dam. Just my opinion. I know that if I was fishing, and I'm no super pro or anything, I probably couldn't cut a check in a kayak event, and I was fishing in a bass boat, but I would probably be fishing that end of the lake. Matter of fact, I'd probably start somewhere around Yellow Creek. All right, Robert Whitfield. Here's a good question. What's your deeper well swim bait setup? All right, so I'll throw my deep well on the same rod I throw my shallow one. And if I can find my rod here, this is the rod I've been using on the well, and I've got some video footage somewhere. I've got a hog wall tied on, but this is a 7.3 ESP heavy, 17-pound line. Now I got a hog wall on here. I love this rod, but let me grab a jig head real quick. I actually cleaned up my bait room, so now I don't have it near me. Of course. Of course I don't. Dude, I carry so many swim bait heads, terminal tackle with me. Dude, like my fishing partner grabbed my bag the other day. He's like, holy shit, what do you got in here? I'm like, dude, I've got plenty of swim bait heads. So, I'll show you the exact setup I got on the well. Put this down here. And I'm just going to grab a random well. I'm not going to use, well, I got one here. The head's not blown out too bad. So, this is one of my favorite swim bait hooks. This is the 6th Sense Divine. This is the weedless swim bait head. This one's a 1/2 ounce. So, if I'm not going to fish any deeper than, say, 12, 15 foot, I'm grabbing this guy right here. Obviously, I've had it tied on. 1/2 ounce, super sharp hook, but it's got that screw lock. So, I'm going to thread my well to about right there, that bend right there, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of pull the hook as a thread, and I screw that on. You want to go clockwise And as you're coming around, make sure you bend the back of the swim bait around the hook point. This is going to be my deeper well setup. And they also make this head in 3/4. And then I'm just going to turn it until it's nice and straight. And that right there is my deep well setup. That's that Ghost Pearl Minnow. And the cool thing about this little weed guard, it's not really that thick. And what you can do, I'll take that weed guard and kind of bend it a little bit out to the side. Kind of spread it out like that right there. Because I fish this thing right here around a lot of brush piles. Like around the tops, on the side of brush piles, and I get a lot of bites. And that weed guard's so thin, it ain't going to affect the hookup ratio. Now, I have lost a few fish on this. It's mainly my fault, trying to boat flip them. But that right there, that's my deep well setup. And you can get this head in a couple different colors and sizes. I like them a lot. So you can go up even heavier. Now this head doesn't have a weed guard on it. That's the Divine. That's a 3/4 ounce. If I'm going to get way down there deep on the ledges, you can get them painted up. That's the baby shad color right there. But man, that hook is perfect. You can use these for a lot of different swim baits as well. But if I'm fishing down there in that 15 to 20 foot, I'm going to go with that 3/4 ounce right there. Hold on. Who did? He bit you. Alright, go back in. I'm on YouTube. My dadgum son biting my daughter. What in the world? I'll be right back. Got some drama in the bait house. All right, I'm back. Man can't even talk about baits without his kids wanting to. Hey, Rich, we're gonna have to get rid of the yeah. We don't need naked HD in here unless it's my OnlyFans. We don't need that. So Bait Girl said Bait Junior bit her, but I couldn't find a bite mark on Neely. And then one says he did it, one says he's lying. Dude, it's wild. 4 years old, 9 years old. Now they're yelling at each other again. So, anyway, I hope that answered the question. What's up, Sean Law? Good job, Mod. So, yeah, this is the real life Tuesday night. All right, go back here. How has Jake Lawrence been? Dude, I haven't talked to Jake in a while. As far as I know, he's fishing all the time. Did the duck hunting thing with Ben Parker, but I need to get him back on here. Let's see here. Looking for questions. Yeah, so I hope you understand that you on the well there before we got interrupted. I hope you understood. So I throw the well on the same as I do the belly weighted hook. 7.3 heavy action ESP rod. I think it loads up really well. It's got a lot of parabolic bend. What's up, Shad? What's up, Kyle, man? I don't know if I'm the man. I'm just here, man. So these kids are wild, but All right, so a question I've been getting on, I've seen it on the 6 Cents fan page. That page is wild, by the way. But, dude, I haven't got to see BTL, Tom, since I've been on day shift. Pangrak says he was going to have me on one time, but, you know, he may be blowing smoke, man. Dude, Matt Robertson, no joke, catfish swim bait rod. That's a legit deal. That's not Matt trying to be funny. That's exactly what he's using. I want to talk about that here in a minute, too. Yeah, hell, I don't think Pangrat could afford you or me. But anyway, I've seen a question, and a lot of guys been asking, hey, Baitman, actually, they haven't been saying that, and I don't talk in third person, but a lot of guys been asking, why was Lee Livesey using this bait, which actually isn't the correct one. This is the Crush series deep crankbait in my color, Jane Juice, versus the Cloud. So I'll take these out of the package. So why was he using the older 6 Cents Crush 300 versus the Cloud series of crankbait? Well, I'm not Lee, so I can't answer that question for him, although I'd like to get him on a stream, which I'm sure he would do. He's been really busy, and you know, I don't like to bug the pros. I'm not a guy that I have to be the first to get you on my podcast. You go, and then all of a sudden these guys are around the podcasting, streaming, car wash. I'm just not going to do that, man. If you know, if it's a guy I'm friends with and like, and they want to come on here, great. But I'm not going to like, man, I got to get you on here as soon as I can, man. We got to pump you up. If you want to come on the Baitman show, that's fine. If not, no big deal. I'm not going to go crazy about it. But what's up, Matt Ellis? Saw Jake at Attorney in late April. Think he won it. Why am I not surprised, dude? Jake is a really good pre-spawn fisherman. As good as he is at ledge fishing, he's really good there. Dude, I would love BTL with Baitman while tournament's going on. Matter of fact, I almost sent Hellabass a message and said, dude, do you want to live stream the last day of Fork? But alright, so anyway, I don't know why Lee was using this bait, but my assumption, he was actually using the Crush 300. This is the 500 DD, but it's basically the same bait. The 300 is a little bit smaller. So this is my deal. This is Jank Juice Crush 500 DD. This is the original deep diver from 6 Cents. It's really, really popular. It's very similar to the old Bomber fat-free shad. Same kind of style of body. The lip is a little bit more rounded than a fat-free shad. Matter of fact, I bet you I can find one. Maybe. I don't know if I can reach the box. So, first thing, this is a very narrow bait. If you notice, the body's almost flat down here. The bill's not extremely super wide. It is very long. But it's very straight angled. Now, this is the Cloud. This is the C20. This is a big body bait. Alright, first off, also, kind of a knocker sound. A little bit different pitch. A little bit different pitch in the Crush. Wow, Hellabass, that's not good. But you can always stream and do a reaction video and not show the video. You know what I'm saying? So we could always do that and just put like Lucas Bogosigan in the background and do comments like that. So it would have to be members only for Bass Watch Party. Well, dude, we could do that. I don't care. But anyway, the Cloud, the Crush. Crush is a little bit louder. Alright. So if you'll notice, the bill on the Cloud, this is my right hand, this is the newer one. It is wider. It's not as long. It's a wider style bill. They're about the same angle, but if you'll look at this bill, the lip kind of turns up, whereas this one, it kind of doesn't. But the angle on the bills are totally different. and you can kind of tell. Now, the one thing about the bodies are a huge difference. Here's the crush body, here's the cloud body. You notice the cloud is a whole lot wider. It's a more traditional, bigger round bill. This is very similar to the old Lucky Craft 5.5 XD, maybe very similar, same blank, I don't know. But this bait right here, you can't really burn. It's a real wide wobbling crankbait. It's a great one. I love this color. This color Shad Sense. It's got a lot of wide wobble. And when the fish are really aggressive, this bait catches them. When fish aren't as aggressive and they've been pressured a lot, this tighter wobble on this crush bait, and it's got a different dive. It's not as steep as this bait. This one's actually going to catch the water and dive straight down, where this one's going to have a little bit more of an angle, and it's going to hit brush. This one does some erratic stuff when it hits brush. And it's got that tighter wobble. It's a little bit, I don't want to say finesse, because this is not a finesse bait. It's a little bit less intrusive, and those bass are really, really pressured. And I have a feeling that's why Lee was throwing this bait. And I'll be honest, some guys love the cloud, and some guys love the crush. And maybe Lee's reasoning was, dude, I just have more confidence in the crush. Whatever it is, he caught him. But that is the main differences in the bait. And I will say that this Crush 300 and 500, I can cast a little bit farther than I can the Cloud series. I think they're just a little bit more aerodynamic. Great baits, by the way. And Sunday, we're going to talk all about deep crankbaits from my setups and whatnot, to what I know catches fish, different brands, all that stuff. So we'll cover more of that. But I think that Crush crankbait is very underrated. I think once 6 cents kind of went to the Cloud series, people forgot about it. Dude, DD22s are badass. What's up, Nathan? Dude, I agree, Baseless Chap. I'm not a politic guy. I got my opinions on politics. I keep that on too. Holy naked HDs, let's get this out. Hello, Bass. Get to modding. Get to moderating right now. Oh, let's see if I can do this myself. How can we... Nightbot, ban this guy. Hold on. What's up, Frank the Tank? Dashboard. Giveaways. Chat. Put user in timeout. I timed that one person out. Thank you, Hellabass. Oh, let's see something new. I can create a poll here. I'm going to create a poll. I want you guys to vote. I just created a poll. Is YouTube bass fishing on the decline? Alright, just picked up some fat free shads at Bass Pro. Dude, I love the fat free shad. I'm voting in my own poll. I just want to test the poll out. So far, 71% of you say no. Alright, I'm going to answer this question. I went to Naked HD. It's just Block It trying to drum up views. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Just picked up some fat free. Dude, I love the fat free shad. It's a really, really good bait. Those old Bill Dance's citrus shad's one of my favorite colors. Sour grape, if you can find that in the switchback shad. A lot of guys forget about those switchback shad. We'll bring that up in the deep cranking. Alright, I'm going to end the poll. I just wanted to test. I've never seen that option up. So, We'll end the poll. All right. So 69% of you said no, and 30% yes. I have my thoughts. Actually think, believe it or not, I feel like informational videos and stuff is kind of on the incline, and the vlogging style is on the decline. I believe a lot of the Guggen Squad / B Team stuff is got, those viewers have all grown up from ponds and either not fishing anymore or they're wanting to get more in depth to fishing. I mean, my channel hasn't grown but a couple hundred subscribers this year, and honestly I don't care, but I'm good with the guys I got. I don't have to have 50,000 new ones, which, you know, guys that are trying to grow a channel, like my man Justin Rule, hats off to him. He's done an amazing job. But, you know, I work a full-time job. I don't have to depend on YouTube for a living. I'm not saying Justin does or his family or anything either does. But, you know, I don't have to go into Walmart and do lose rod and reel challenges with mock lures to pay my bills. Love the new 6 Sense glitch. Reminds me of the flatworm. Yeah, it's kind of similar to a flatworm, totally different material. I'm trying to think of somebody. It actually reminds me of kind of a cross between a dream shot and a flatworm is what it really reminds me of. So, all right, good question, Rusty Scapano. If you're using an 8XD on 12-pound line, what's the max depth it will reach? 21 foot. Now, I've reached that many times because I'll pretty much throw an 8XD on 12 or 10-pound line, and I can get an 8XD down to 21 foot. Now, saying that, that's a long cast and a long cranking rod to get it out there, but it will and can be done. Matter of fact, I actually got to test several of the prototype 8XDs before it ever come out, and it seemed that 19 to 21 foot was very achievable. Now, 10XD on 10-pound fluorocarbon on a really long cast, you can get that sucker down to 26, 27 foot. And I usually crank an 8XD on a minimum of 12 pound, or at least, or maximum of 12. I don't ever really go up from 12 pound. I really feel like that line cranking those big crankbaits is the way to go. You know, people are going to say, oh, you'll break them off. Man, you won't break them off. The good thing about a crankbait, if you break off, it floats up unless it's hung in a stump. I don't know about you, but 69 plus 30 isn't 100. No, it's 99. What's up, John D? Chicken Fried Steak, amazing name. I hope you got your name while sitting down at Cracker Barrel. You're like, you know what? I think I'm going to make Chicken Fried Steak my handle name. Have you fished the depths Samatka shad? It's awesome. I have not. David, I get on Tackle Warehouse all the time, and I'm like, man, I think I'm going to add some of those to my cart. And then I end up buying some other stuff. So, but it's kind of like a heavy-weighted fluke from what I've been told, and I think it won a big tournament out on Rayburn. Dude, I would love to just go fishing for a living. I have no problem with that, and I'm not going to hate on anybody that gets to do it. Some people are blessed, and they can financially do it. I think that's awesome. I don't care if it's your grandpa's money, your uncle's money, your wife's money, whoever's money, you know. Like I said, I think it's awesome that Royal's wife supports him, and there's nothing better than a family member that says, hey, you're doing something, and instead of me nagging and discourage you, I'm going to encourage you and let you do that. And dude, my hat is off to my man Justin. He's a great dude, and I wish him nothing but success. We got to get Royal back on a stream. He's evolved as an angler really well, and I'm proud of it. So Dax Marshall, the Tackle Warehouse sale is 15% off and an extra 10%, you know, if you're a veteran. So I didn't see the X-Pride sale at American Lake Efficiency. Nightmare Fishing, go Vols, baby. Hopefully we can win the SEC baseball tournament. I actually would like to see us rest to get ready for Omaha. What about the tater hog? I'm going to have to get Robertson to get me a tater hog. let's see. So, man, oh yeah. What was I going to talk about earlier? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, guys, make sure you like the video, smash the thumbs up. Try to get more people in here. If not, no big deal. American Legacy Fisherman, there used to be a guy named Adam that worked there, and we were pretty tight when I worked at another store. He's a really good dude. I wonder which angler has sold their body to keep fishing. I think there's a couple female anglers that have sold their body to stay on the fishing tour. I won't mention any names, but I don't stunt. You'll have to sign up on there, and you submit your DD 214 or whatever form that is. Man, y'all gonna have to get Naked XD losers. What the hell? Ban that person. Will, that's a good question. I'll answer in just a second. Alright. Remove. Hide user on this channel. Goodbye. I'm gonna get hell about it. Crappie Kev, that's who's back, man. I hadn't seen you in here. Well, what is the difference between the fat-free shad and the BD8F version? Ooh, that's a hard question. Dude, you know, when you're a member of the channel, you get some perks. The naked perks I wasn't going to tell you guys about, but they're definitely here. You're not going to get me naked. I just got such a mess here in this. I actually cleaned out my bait room. It's a worse mess. So, I got to get back on what I was talking about. McMullen, I don't know if I got a BD8F here, but I remember the BD8F is the Bill Dance version. Most of the Bill Dance deal was color. As far as the baits, they really were pretty similar. But a lot of the Bill Dance colors, they had a lot of those like highly reflective, like citrus shad, and you had like a Raven that had a lot of prism color stuff too. So, Frank, I have been out on the drops in the ledges of Kentucky Lake last week, and I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see the ledge fishing on Kentucky Barkley Lake getting like it used to be. Daryl, I need to do more than be up higher than 8 foot. I'm pretty small, so. Dude, that Z-Boss 25 will get way down there, Darius. Big time. Don, I have not thrown the tiny OG, man. I got to working so much this spring. I'll be really honest with you guys. I missed a lot of spring fishing. All right, Nathan's question. Baitman, can you answer my question about the Goon and Tactical DD? I'm going to have to look this up on Google real quick, because it's very high possibility River Sea has definitely repackaged old baits and sold them as new. Let me look at the images. I do not think it's the same bait. Just about no. The Goon and the Tactical DD are totally different baits. Like the body, not even similar. Not even similar. But man, I need you to come up there and have you give me an offshore seminar on the PHS. Come on, man. I tell you what, Trent. I will take you to Pickwick. I'm not a guide, so don't count it as a guide trip. But I know plenty of places, not just Jake Lawrence spots. But if you ever want to come up to Pickwick and meet on like a Saturday, fish all day or something, we'll have a good time. You may learn something, you may not. We might catch 50 pounds, we might catch 5 pounds, but I would feel really comfortable about Pickwick. Yes, Ballin' 21, all of it. I mean, I'm not going to get into details because there's some stuff I legally can't talk about, but let's just put it this way. That was my whole idea, and that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, the Goon was a cool bait. It just had some different... it has a different style bite. Kind of cool, you know. I like the tactical DD. I would like to see even a bigger version that goes a little bit deeper. Like a large... Ooh, nightmare fishing. Great. I personally like a 3/8 ounce size buzzbait. That's my favorite. I saw a video where Gerald Swindle talks about he likes a 3/8 buzzbait and a 1/2 ounce blade. You're talking to me, G. That's kind of the style I like. The new Strike King Skipping Buzz, that's one I think everybody needs. Dude, Frank, you know, I kind of miss it. Who knows what's in the future for Baitman? We may, if I ever go back to selling tackle, and I humbly say this, I make a lot more money than I used to. I'm not saying I'm making $100,000 a year. That's not it. I provide very well for my family doing what I do, and I don't have to worry about selling people whopper ploppers to make ends meet. But if I ever do go back in the bait business, it's going to be 100% me, not working for nobody else. I'm not having partners or nothing like that. And it may just be selling special edition Baitman baits on a website, you know, stuff like that. So, dude, Matt Allen's a great dude. I talked to him not too long ago. I consider Matt a good friend. So, and I don't bug him. I might talk to him once every 3-4 months, if that. So, second buzzbait, I actually like the Mega Bass Jamaica Boa. I started throwing that one quite a bit last year. And really, for the price, it's not that bad. There's a lot of really expensive buzzbaits out there. That Mega Bass one's really good. It's got a good knock. It's loud. It's squeaky. It casts really, really good. And then my third buzzbait is the Accent Game Changer. Hook sets are free. What's up, my man? I haven't talked to you in a while, man. Glad to see you in here, man. Good to see you, Tyler. Man, I need to DM you on Instagram one day, man. It's wild what's happening on Instagram. Like, nothing gets attraction. Like, I guess it's all doing Instagram Reels now. So, thoughts on crankdown swimbaits like Buka's Dredger? So, I'm not a big crankdown swimbait guy. Like, if I'm going to throw a big crankbait, I'm going to throw like a Magnum Lucky Craft or the Mini Mag or the Magnum 6-cent Square Bill. I really feel I'm more confident in just a straight up old school deep crankbait. Now, some guys, swimbait guys, love those big crankdowns. You know, I had the Psycho Gill from Lancotti Lures. I sold it. Somebody shot me a ridiculous price, and I sold it. I wish I hadn't, but man, if you've got a 2012 model Chevrolet and someone offers you $50,000 for it, you'd be silly not to sell it, and that's kind of what happened to me. But I'm not huge on the crankdowns. Now, I do think on a lake like Pickwick or Gunnersville or even Wheeler Lake or Fork that's got that big abundant mounts of gizzard shad that are out there in 15, 16 foot of water all the time, man, that big dredger from Mike Buka will work. I actually got to do some stuff for Buka. He messaged me this morning. I would love to get Buka on a stream. I don't know how to do it because he can't hear shit. But maybe we can coordinate that one day. Yeah, I will say I'm really impressed with the Jamaica Boa. I know some other YouTubers have done reviews and reviewed it really well. And to be honest, that's one of my favorite Mega Bass baits. I probably would like to order a couple more. I'm pretty plain on buzz baits. It's just a white or black for me. Dude, Hot Lips is an awesome bait, Webb. Nathan, honestly, the Strike King Skipping Buzz bait for me. You know, when it first come out, it has that weird wire, and I was like, man, I don't know about this. Believe it or not, that wire helps that bait hold up, and the hookups are really good. I actually got some footage somewhere on a GoPro of me actually catching some with Mark. Yeah, Buka can use the closed caption. Dude, yes, I have. It is a mud bucket. What's up, William? Go Vols indeed. So one thing I've done a lot more on buzzbaits. We're gonna have to have another buzzbait stream because we always talk buzzbaits on here. And is I don't use a trailer hook very much. So if I'm using a buzzbait and I got something on the back, now this is a spinnerbait, by the way. Z-crawl on the back. If you're not time spinnerbait, that's money, dude. Just so you know. If I'm using any kind of frog or anything like that, I don't use a trailer hook. Man, honestly, the prototype lures buzzbait works really, really well. I'm not paying $13 for a booger man when I can pay $6 and get a prototype lure. So, and there's so many really good buzzbaits that are similar to a booger man. You got the nickels, you got the prototype lures. There's several out there, and if you can come across a squeaky dolphin, you got money. Let's see here. Dude, Hot Lips is a really good underrated crankbait. I think that Big Hot Lips is won some money. Won the U.S. Open one year out Lake Mead. All right, MSU Kicker 58. First off, is your last name Finkel? I have to know that. And if so, that would be really awesome. Offset EWG or straight shank for beaver creature pitching baits around wood vegetation. So, personally, me, after filming Mark for several years now, I used to kind of be an EWG guy. But I've really gone to more of a straight shank hook. I think you catch a few more fish. I like how that straight shank always seems to get them in the top of the mouth. It does hang up a little bit more. And on bulky baits, there is a little bit of benefit to EWG, but I've kind of gone with the Owner Jungle flipping hook, that Aaron Martin's G Finesse hook. I had this package of them in here. That one's a really, really good one. So I like to flip this hook right here. This is the Owner 3-aught Jungle flipping. Man, this thing is nasty. But one thing, like Mark throws that straight shank hook even on like a big worm and gets a lot of hookups. So Dax, that's one I have not tried. Crocagator, man, is good. I know Cole Harkin loves the Worldwide Buzzer. Dude, that G Finesse straight shank is nasty, Hunter. I mean, I like throwing that that little 2-aught on the crew. Man, I never lost a fish on that. Baitman, have you ever used those Storm Lightning Shad cranks? I have sent some. Dude, Trent, I got to get some up there. I got to cut a couple videos for him as well. Like, I got to do that this week. So remind me on Facebook. Dude, seriously, reach out to me. We'll plan a date. We'll go to Pickwick. It should be after the leaks. It should be pretty good through the month of June. And I'll bring the GoPros and I'll put it on YouTube a year later. Hook sets are free. Dude, I tell you what, Thomas, I like the grind stuff, and god dang, we're gonna have to ban these girls again, Hellabass. Oh yeah, dude. Let's see. I'll get this question. Get to you, Hellabass. I do throw a lot of the 6 cent shallow running cranks. I'm a big fan of just the regular Crush 50. Crush 100, I've probably had more luck on those. I do really like the Curve Finesse Square Bill. I think that's a great beginner bait. It doesn't run really deep. It's got some unique action to it. It's really good if you're like Clearwater guy. Like Royal catches a lot of fish on it at Travis. Water's clear. It's got a lot of erratic action. It's great for a pond. It's great for Baitman Jr. He really likes throwing that bait. Movement is a really good bait. To the one I want to throw more than all, and I've tested a lot, is the Munch. It's really, really good. But now you can get the Curve Finesse and Jank Juice, so I'm going to be throwing that sucker all the time. I meant to show you guys. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick on the interwebs. Let me see if I can pull this up here. I did not know this happened till the other day. Did not know it happened. Check this out. Let me see if I can figure this out without messing it up. Oh, remove that. That was the wrong thing. Where is that? Display. Alright, browser source. Add source. Let's see if I can pull this up. No, that's not it. Remove that. I'm trying to get this to work. Display capture. Browser source. No. Gosh dang it. I'm trying to pull up my dang window, my internet window. Image, output, scenes, and text, color sources. I don't know how to do this. Photo capture device, screen capture. Most games, apps, displays. Alright, maybe this will work. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright, check this out now. Check this out on 6 Cents website here. Make this a little bit bigger. I did another search the other day. And I searched for Jank Juice. And look what I found here. Use the Baitman code. Y'all know it. Baitman 10% off. Check this out. Curve 55 in Jank Juice. Check that guy out. I didn't even know it was available. But now it is. That's a good looking little crankbait. I got to order me some. So that's the regular Curve 55. That's the deeper diver in Jank Juice. And I've just found that by searching Jank Juice on the 6 Cents website. Also, looky here. The Curve Finesse Square Bill in Jank Juice. Man, this sucker, it's going to look good. It's going to look real good. So I got a few of those in my cart. And then I think that's going to be killer in the fall. Website's definitely low and slow. Yeah, so I always mobile it up here. Check out, got some new hats here. Charcoal flag hat. Gonna have to order that one. Dude, I love me some hats. Brett Cannon all over the place on here. Lee Livesey got him his own Netman hat. Alright, I'm gonna get off this here. I'm gonna take the website off now. Alright. So we're back. Any news on the upcoming Haute de Faux Bassin crank? I have not heard about that. The Ripping on Randy stream. Well, we're up to 175 viewers up on the bait stream, guys. Thank you so much. Getting the old school numbers now. Guess it helps to stream more than once a month, but what topwater has won the most money? If you were talking about overall, that's a good question. I want to know 188 viewers. Holy smokes, guys. What is up tonight? One topwater that's won the most money overall. I would say it'd be a tie between just a buzzbait or a Zara spook. I don't know if I could narrow it down to just one bait. I will tell you on Kentucky Lake, it's probably a Vixen or a Jackal. I know the Jackal bow stick has won 2 boats, so that's pretty amazing. I have not tried a ringed hook for flipping, and that's kind of basically because the flipping bite here has really not been on fire, so I personally stick to a regular straight shank. Dude, Popar caught a lot of fish. Popar, Zell Rolling won a lot of money with a Popar. So, alright, you know what's really interesting about a frog? I listened to Dave Mercer and Pangrak on the Coil talk about, will a big glide bait ever win a tournament? And Mercer made a really, really good point that at one time that frog was a really niche bait. And all of a sudden guys started winning on it. And I could see that happen with a glide bait. It's going to take the right tournament, right place and time, but I think somebody will win with a glide. Let's see here. Dude, I've been bored at work too, man. I've been really bored, so. Oh, man, somebody must have pressed the panic button. Viewers dropping like crazy. Holy smokes. Anyway, Baitman, do you think Norman front runners are worth using at all? Yes, I do, especially in the fall. When bass are chasing bait fish, I really like using that front runner. Alright, here. The site is lagging because everyone is buying speed glides. It's possible. Let's see here. I know I missed some questions here. Only thing we're going to see at ICAST is stuff we won't see for at least a year. Man, I agree with that. That's my biggest gripe about ICAST. There's all kinds of crazy new stuff. And man, some of these companies aren't even getting their stuff from last year in yet. So I do like the Shimano Macbeth, Nathan. I think that's a really good bait. I'm getting this stilly dip out. That's only the third one I've had today. My favorite post-spawn bait, used to be a crankbait. Favorite post-spawn bait was definitely a crankbait back in the day. Now, I would say the most underrated post-spawn bait is this right here. Is a soft jerk bait. There's a lot of guys think a soft jerk bait is a pre-spawn slash fall bait. But post-spawn, a fluke, a flush, any soft jerkbait, man, they slay. And Carolina rigged, they're awesome. I like, if I got a watermelon red, yeah. Oh, the kids are outside. They must not be fighting anymore. Thank God. But something I really like throwing this time of year, post-spawn, around shallow, is I really like throwing a watermelon red fluke or a flush. So you see that right there? I like that because it's going to kind of imitate a bluegill. It's going to have a little bit of flash on it. And I like to fish that around shallow cover, bedding areas, brim beds. Man, you'll catch some really good fish. And I feel like people forget about this bait as a post-spawn bait. It's either a fall or a pre-spawn deal. But man, a soft jerk bait is killer. Probably one of my favorites. I haven't got the opportunity to really throw it much this year because of the way the lake's been set up. But man, fluke is good. It's actually a really good, someone said Beavis's Mojo rig. Yeah, man. A split shot rig. I think YouTube's throttling me, man. All of a sudden I was like at 200 viewers and we're down to 98. What the heck is going on? That's hilarious, chicken fried steak. I'd like to know that Okuma reel. Baitman, thoughts on the Megabass Sleeper Gill? It looks very similar to his Savage Gear gill, which is crazy. I feel like Savage Gear and Megabass are going back and forth trying to make the best version of each other's baits. Dude, soft jerkbait does catch them all year. Believe it or not, I used to always use kind of a paddle tail on underspin, but a small, like Super Flick Junior, is really good on an underspin. And a lot of guys use a soft jerkbait on the back of his swim jig, which I was thinking, man, there's no action to it, but they catch fish. But anyways, we're at about an hour tonight. Speed Glide, the Flow Glider is the most underrated bait they make with a few mods. Man, I've never had great luck on the Flow Glider. I'm a big fan of the draw. I like the draw. But for the guys that don't want to spend $60, $70, Flow Glider, you can file the joints just a little bit. It works really good. Baitman is in the house. What's up, Simon? I am here, man. Thanks for joining me. Dude, the Mag Fluke's a great bait too. I thought I had some, but I'm out. So, if you guys didn't join me on Instagram, I want to show you some old school baits. So check this out real quick. I think I've showed these a long time ago, but check this out. This is an old school Norman. It's called the Big N. So it's their version of the Big O. You know what I love about this? The packaging. Just slide it right out. That old school packaging, man. And this is the Norman Big N. Just straight up boom. Look at that. Now that's an old school square bill. It is probably Norman's version of the Big O. And as long as I worked for Pradco, I didn't really understand what Pradco stood for. But it actually stands, and it's on the back of this package, Plastic Research and Development Corps. But this is an original Norman, made in the United States, designed by a fisherman for fishermen. That's kind of one of the original OG square bills. That's like the size of a Crush 100, KVD 2.5, old school bone color. Yes, I think the 7-inch Spark Shed, you can find them, but for the most part, they're replaced by a mag draft. Now check this out. This is the Maxi R Noisemaker from Rebel. So check that guy out. Now that's about the size of a KVD 4.0. That's a big square, but that's one of the OGs, one of the originals. What's really cool about this? Check this. It's an old school one knocker right there, man. It's kind of crazy that these times they want their crankbait or their trap to have that one knocker noises. Well, this bait's 25, 30, 35 years old. It's got that one knocker. Man, how do we get this spam bot off here? This is crazy. No one wants to have his naked up in my chat. Let me see if I can get this thing going myself. Bass can't fix it. I can't fix it. We'll try. We will try. We'll try to... Message deleted. Report. Hey, pornography. Yeah, I'm gonna report that. We got a mod here. You know what? I might make another mod. So you have to shave the lip to tune it. I found those in my bait shed. I was just messing around and found them up on the shelf. So BTL had the same issue. Okay, so I know Pangrat's trying to sabotage me. He's sending the naked girls my way. I got it. Funny that this bot thinks people talking baits would rather go look at porn. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. As tempting as some naked girls are, I'm definitely going to the crankbaits or plastic worms, 100%. So, you got the wrong guy here. This is Bait Hub, alright? Bait Hub. So, anyway, we've been on for about an hour. I just want to chat with you guys and see what was going on. I'm going to try to stream again. I definitely going to stream Sunday night. So look for a regular video between now and Sunday. We got Father's Day coming up. I got a sponsor. Yes, I got an email and I got someone to sponsor a video. So I am moving up in the YouTube world. And it's a pretty cool product. I usually don't answer emails from people wanting to sponsor videos because it's usually like someone said, hey, I own fire starting kit. I'm like, I don't want to start a fire. That's, my viewers don't care about starting fires or health plans or stuff like that. So if I'm not working overtime, hella bass, I'll come on your stream tomorrow night. If I work overtime, and I probably will, I'll be working till 7. So I may join in late. So how about that? Just text me about 5:30, hella, and I'll let you know my plans. So, but oh yeah, somebody was talking about Matt Robertson and the ugly stick, and so that's a true story. So Matt's actually using a catfish rod, ugly stick, to throw a glide bait, and I think it's awesome. And I saw something on Swimbait Universe, and the guy was basically making fun of him, saying, "Who uses stuff like that?" and that rod's junk. And I'm like, bro, the dude's qualified for 3 Bassmaster Classics. He's out here fishing the Elite Series, and you're pounding keys on Swimbait Universe. I think Matt Robertson knows a little bit about throwing a swim bait. So, thanks, Nathan, man. Hell is a great guy. So, whoa. This is wild, man. So, that's right, Brian. What's up, BC? Dude, that's awesome, Will. I don't really go looking for sponsors, and to be honest with you, 6 Cents, Waterland, Tackle Warehouse, they take care of me. They're great people, but if you ever want to do something special, maybe you want to join a stream, highlight your tackle shop, man, I would love to do something like that. Just slide into my email, send me a message on Instagram. I think that would be cool. Would you guys like for me to hook up with someone like Will, who owns his own tackle shop? Maybe he talks about his store and whatnot, and stream with me, and we can talk about his hot products and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff I'd like to do. And I mean, I'm not like other guys. You ain't got to send $500 to my PayPal or nothing like that. I like helping people out. Always got to pay it forward. Now, do I ship my giveaways all the time? Absolutely not. I'm the laziest giveaway shipper ever. I'm just going to be 100% honest. And I'm the laziest at putting, videos up on YouTube. But I always want to take care of guys. Especially if you want to take care of your customers, you want to highlight your store that you put your blood, sweat, equity into. Let's do that. So hit me up on IG. We'll coordinate something. So, but anyway, so I thought it was really odd that these guys were like giving Matt crap for using an ugly stick, and I'm just like, man, it's like me going to tell Lee Livesey, yo, bro, you're throwing your crankbait wrong. The dude just caught 100 pounds on Lake Fork. I don't think he needs any help. It's always weird on that. So, what else did I see interesting? Anyways, we've been on about an hour, and we're going to stream again Sunday night. We're going to talk all deep crankbaits. We're going to talk the 10XD, the 8XD, the 6 Cents line of crankbaits. I'll give you a few sleepers, give you some hints and tricks. I know my man Brian Crawford on here. He's a good deep crankbait fisherman, man. Those days at Kentucky Lake, man, I remember me and Jeff D. If you could go out there and all you really needed was a chartreuse and blue 6XD or a DT16. I'm going to tell you guys, DT16 and DT20 are slept on. Them suckers freaking catch fish. But anyway, I'll be back on here Sunday night. Shoot, I ain't got to work Monday. It's Memorial Day. I might even do Memorial Day stream. I don't know. Going to try to get the channel back to going. But do look for a vid between now and that stream Sunday. I got a little idea for a video. I like to do stuff different. No Randy ranting on this one. I do need to do those, though. I like Randy rants. So, anyway, I'm going to jump off here, go spank my kids. Actually, I'm not going to spank them. I'm probably going to give them some hugs, tell them to get to bed. And we'll make a little thumbnail for the video. And I'm going to get me a shower, get up, and put my work boots on in the morning. So, guys, I will see you guys Sunday. If I upload a video between now and then, make sure you give it a like and a comment. And use my code at Waterland Sunglasses. It's Baitman for 15% off, or 6 Cents Fishing for 10% off. And don't forget me during that tackle warehouse sale.